guys, so this video is going to be the newest tag that's going around YouTube right now, and that is the $20 challenge, or the $20 budget challenge. And I was really excited about doing this because by no means am I spoiled. I know that I use MAC and Urban Decay, but I use any products. I really don't care what brand they are as long as they're good. So I really wanted to show you guys that you can do a great makeup look while on a budget. And the best part about this is that I was able to find, I guess, higher quality drugstore products that were on sale at CVS, some 50 and some 75% off. So I just think that goes to show you that if you do look at the right times or the right places, or if you look hard enough, you can definitely find products that are typically, hitting that $20 budget for a lot cheaper. Just so you guys know, a lot of times when I'm doing a big drugstore haul, I do use a lot of coupons. So you can find coupons in the Sunday newspaper as well as websites. So I always go and look on coupons.com, I look on target.com, and I look at walmart.com. So I'll be linking those down below so y'all can check those out. Of course, they have coupons for all kinds of products, but they always have makeup products. So even if you're not on a budget, why not save a buck? So I just kind of want to let you guys know that, because I know that a lot of times, or a lot of these other videos that I've been watching, a lot of people have been kind of commenting below about how they were kind of disappointed in the products that people were choosing, and that's just totally not the case. You can always find good products for cheap if you look and if you use coupons. So anyway, I hope you guys really enjoy this look. I really enjoyed this look a lot. I think the look is just so natural and smooth, and I don't think that you can tell I'm not using, I guess, cheap products. So, again, I hope you guys enjoy this look, and please continue watching. So this is me without any makeup on. I just washed my face, and the first thing I'm going to be using is the Revlon Photo Ready, and this is in their cream powder instead, and this is in the color Caramel. And normally this is $14.99, but I went to CVS and I got this on sale for $3.49. It was 75% off, so I think that's really awesome. I got something that's actually cheaper than something a little less quality, and I love this line, you guys. So really, really love this stuff. This is probably one of the best cream kind of foundations that move to powder that I've ever seen. So, and it gives me really good coverage underneath my eyes as well, so I don't need a concealer. So I'm going to be using this e.l.f. brush, and y'all know that I got this a little while ago with the haul, and this is just their powder brush, and it is a flat brush, and this was $3. You can see it's a little dingy, but this was $3 from e.l.f. And I'm just pretty much going to dip this in and swirl onto my face. So you can already see it in my camera, and I'm kind of looking at my camera and in the mirror, but you can already see how much coverage that I'm getting with this. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that in, get right under my eyes. And the coverage in this is really amazing. I really, really love this. Like I said before, kind of tried everything before I did this kind of challenge or did this video, because I wanted to make sure that I actually liked everything that I was showing you guys. I've been watching a lot of these videos, and a lot of people complain the entire time about the makeup that they've chosen, and I kind of think that's missing the whole point of this video. This video is to show you that you have to spend $20 and you can still find really good products that really work well. So the only thing that I did see about this is that you really kind of have to work this in and blend it really well. And I focused again under the eyes, so I didn't have to use concealer, and kind of in the nose. And since it does move into a powder, I don't have to even set it with anything. So, perfect. That is that. And I love that. I mean, look at the coverage on that. I absolutely love it. I feel like I have powder on and concealer. I don't feel like I really need anything else. So I'm so glad I got this. I would even spend the $14.99 for it. But again, go to CVS. They have this on sale right now. They had in a bunch of different colors, but they only had one of these left in my shade, so I was kind of bummed out. But there was a few other things that I had gotten. But again, I got this for $3.49, and this brush was $3. And again, I'm going to put the total right below so you can kind of see what I've been, kind of where I'm at. So the next thing I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder. I have used this before in another video. I love this. This is definitely one of my favorites. This is the bronzer, and that is the blush, and this works for all skin tones. It's not really pulling up on the camera, but it's this beautiful kind of pinky tone. It kind of reminds me of NARS's Orgasm, but a little lighter, so it's not as intense. And I'm going to be using the same e.l.f. blush. Oh, and this was $3. I don't know if I said that before. So I'm using that e.l.f. Powder brush, and I'm going to just dip into the bronzer and kind of hit my cheeks. And then, of course, right into the blush, and just kind of get the high points of the cheeks. And then I always get the apples of the cheeks as well, so kind of adds this beautiful glow, I think. Perfect. And then for eyes, again, I went, when I had gone to CVS, everything was on sale, so I was able to get this CoverGirl four shadow kind of kit, and this was in the Dynamite Drama number 223, and I love this. I love this. So it comes with this beautiful kind of cranberry color, this gold color, a nice highlighter color, and then this kind of minty green. I'm going to be using the gold and the cranberry, and I'm going to be using this e.l.f. brush. This is their eyeshadow brush, and let me set like that. And this was only $1. So, oh, and then I had gotten this eyeshadow. Normally it was $5.99. I got it for $2.99, so it was 50% off. So, oh, there it goes. It picks it up really well. So, I'm going to be using these two. So, the first one I'm going to be using is this beautiful gold, and I'm going to pick up this mirror, and I'm going to apply that to the entire lid, as well as underneath the eye line, right underneath the eye, and then right in the corner. So, go ahead and do that. I'm looking in this mirror just so I can apply properly, since I'm talking to you guys this time around. Typically, I don't talk to you guys when I'm doing makeup tutorials, but I don't know, every time I watch anybody else's makeup tutorials, I really enjoy hearing them talk instead of kind of music over it, or kind of a, I don't know, like a voiceover. So I'm really kind of enjoying this because, you know, I love to talk. So again, I'm going to hit just the corner of the eyes with that beautiful gold. I really love that gold. And then right underneath. And what I really enjoy about this gold is that it's a really pretty yellow gold. It isn't like kind of my other typical golds that I have, which I do tend to wear a lot of golds because I think they complement my skin tone. But this has more of a yellow tone to it. So I really think this is really suitable for, again, all skin types. And then I'm going to be using that really pretty cranberry color, which is right here, using the same brush. And I'm just going to be putting that in the outer corner of the eye to add a little more depth and dimension. So, add that right in. I think these colors really complement each other really well. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. And then again, just applying that. Now, the really great thing about this is that you can do this kind of for an everyday look, as well as kind of layering this really pretty cranberry color and making it really a nighttime look as well. You can add it to kind of the lower lash line and into kind of the crease a little more and layer it in really well. I have used this, of course. Like I said, I've used all the products that I've bought before I wanted to do this video, and I definitely darkened this up a little. I used it last night. My husband had a show, and I really darkened it up. I used it under the lash line, and I absolutely loved it. So, and what's really great is that it has that really pretty white highlighter. So if I wanted to, which I don't typically do anyway, but if I wanted to, I could kind of add that bone color right into the, you know, arches of the eyebrows. So it does have a lot of versatility in this eyeshadow pack. So I really, really love CoverGirl eyeshadows. I think that they blend really well. They're not as pigmented, of course, as MAC, but I really, really love them. I think they work really well, and I definitely would recommend them by all means. So I'm just going to blend this a little more. Great. Alright, for eyeliner, what I had used is Wet n Wild. I don't typically use Wet n Wild, but I remember back in the day my sister used to wear this. She is 10 years older than me, and she used to always wear Wet n Wild, and I really, really loved it. So, I mean, obviously a company that's been here for quite some time, and they don't test on animals, which I really like. So, this is the Color Icon Wet n Wild eyeliner pencil, and this was only 99 cents, and it is really smooth and creamy, and I really like that. I love being able to apply it to the lower lash line, and it works really well. It smooths right on. So I'm going to do a little bit of a cat eye with this, just because it is so smooth. I'm able to do that. So again, I'm going to use my little elephant mirror. I love this. I got this as a gift mirror, but I'm going to be using my elephant mirror and kind of looking in here and applying that to the top and the bottom lash line. So. And again, I'm just going to do a little cat eye. I've been kind of trying a new technique. Typically, I pull on the eye to get my cat eye, but I've noticed that it's a lot easier just to kind of look and do it, because sometimes when you pull at the eye and try to do your cat eye, one, you should be pulling anyway, because it's going to kind of make it sag later in a few years, I guess you could say. But if you pull, you don't, and you think you have this really great long line, and then you let it go, and it's really short. So it doesn't really make sense for me to pull on the eye. I'd rather kind of eye it the way that it is and get a really good cat eye that way. See? Love that. So, and then again, I'm going to do this to the lower lash line. I think this was just in black. Yeah. Black is what it's called. So I guess that's dark black. So, two little cat eyes here. Let me extend that one out a little bit and hit my lower lash line. So, and that looks really nice. This one isn't as large. Let me adjust that. So, I really love that. I did a really nice cat eye. I really like that. So, went on really nice and smoothly. And I guess this was only 99 cents. I think that's a really great deal. Eyeliner works really pretty well, I think. I have used it up in the tight line and the waterline, and it went on really smoothly. You just kind of had to warm it up a little bit. But if you're just kind of putting it right onto the eye, I wouldn't worry about doing that. It works pretty well. And then for mascara, I'm going to be using a Wet n Wild again, and this is their Mega Wink. This was only $2.99, and this stuff is really awesome. I definitely buy this again. It separates the lashes, and it doesn't clump, which I can spend a lot more on mascara, and I can see it clump, and I get really disappointed. I definitely have a few mascaras in here that I don't really like because they clump, and this doesn't at all. I've really liked this. I've used this every day since I've gotten it. I have not used another mascara. No doubt. So I'm definitely going to consider buying this again, than really spending money on something else. I've really, really enjoyed this mascara. So I'm looking in my mirror over here, because my little viewfinder is so tiny. There we go. I mean, look at that. Look at my eyelashes. I mean, I think they're so beautiful and dramatic, and it like totally lifted and separated everything. I didn't feel like I needed to use, you know, an eyelash curler at all. I love this stuff, and this is again the Wet n Wild Mega Wink mascara, and just I think this is just in black or intense black. I don't remember. I don't know. I know it's black, and it's awesome, and I love it. I'm definitely going to buy this again. So, and to finish off this look, I'm using, again, Wet n Wild. This is in their Mega Slicks. This was a new color, and I think it's Seedless Watermelon. I just really love that pinky tone. It doesn't come out this pink. A little disappointed in the payoff, but it was still really nice and natural and bright. So, I'm just going to apply that, and I think this actually has a plumper in it because it feels really tingly when I use it. It's actually pretty moisturizing, and it lasts all day. It has a really good coverage on it. So they had this in a bunch of different colors. This was $1.99. They had it in a lot of deeper colors, but a few of them are a little pearlescent. I really don't like pearlescent. This was more of a clear gloss, so I really like that. I definitely would get this again, and I definitely applied over a lipstick or something like that. I actually think it's pretty comparable to MAC, considering, and it has that really nice kind of fruity vanilla kind of scent to it. So that is my complete look. I'm going to take my clip down and fluff up my hair. And that is my complete look, and I absolutely love this. I mean, look at the coverage of, I mean, this is probably one of my favorite looks, and I couldn't believe that I got this under $20. I know that sounds kind of terrible, but I really, really love this. So hope you guys enjoyed. Again, as usual, please subscribe and comment down below if there's anything that you liked or didn't like. As always, I am on Twitter and Instagram under Lucky Eckie, Luckie, Ecky. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day.